Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm going to talk about how I improvise cinematically in a restaurant. So whenever I have a gig inside a restaurant, usually people eat, have dinner, and I play in the background playing music. Basically for easy listening. And I use one method that I created after playing the piano for a total of 20 years. 10 years of that is playing piano with traditional piano lessons. And I went to the conservatory studying film composition. And in the second 10 years, I basically fell in love with movie scores, and I always wanted to play very specific music from a very specific scene from a movie, and there were never sheet music available for specific scenes. So I went to YouTube and I would listen to my favorite scores and play every second individually. And when you do that for 10 years, you develop your ear, and this is the result of training your ear subconsciously. So why was I doing that every day? Essentially because I was in pain. Pain comes from motivation. The opposite. Motivation comes from pain. I was in pain because I couldn't play that very specific song. So how did that turn into playing inside a restaurant? So while I was very interested in playing my favorite movie scores, which were a little bit Hans Zimmer focused, or the thing is also that when you play the piano, it's very hard to mimic the sound of an orchestra. And what I very often do is use arpeggios. So while a violin can play an unlimited note, a piano cannot do that because it fades out. There's a sustain pedal, but that's it. It fades out because of the how how it works. A string is resonating, is vibrating, but in a violin or a cello or a viola or double bass, they are using strings. Or sorry, the I don't know the English word for that, but the bow, of course. So then you can play an unlimited sound. So while you have something like this, it fades out, but the orchestra plays at a plays very dynamically, of course. But when you play arpeggios, you actually have control over the volume. And I kind of mimic the sound of of the bow by doing arpeggios. Because you can stay very constant. Obviously, that requires a little bit of training to get it like that. This is all a little bit Hans Zimmer. I'm playing Gladiator and The Dark Knight and Interstellar, of course. So playing these arpeggios. Okay, let's go to the method that I created. So in this second 10 years, I subconsciously created a method for myself that is pattern-based, arpeggio-based, that helps me to play all of these movie scores or pop songs. But the thing is, I don't do that in my right hand. I mean, I also do it in my right hand, but I mainly do it in my left hand. So what I came up with is it's not that I came up with it. It is, of course, it already existed, but I gave it a name that so everybody else can also learn it in a very easy / digestible way. Because if we replace notes and chords with something that sounds like very simple, like color blocks, then I think for people who have a piano in their house and they wish to play the piano, but think, oh, I wish I play better, or I wish I continued when I was young. There are a lot of different possibilities. But these people, they can start again, play the piano, and follow these patterns that you can learn in one day. Play them from different starting positions. And therefore play all the popular songs in the world. A little bonus is that it allows you to improvise cinematically. So what I mean by that is that, like most people who think about improvising and piano, those combination results always, I don't know why, but it always results in jazz. Let's say not always, but very often. People make that association. Now, if you would ask me to play jazz, I am not a jazz pianist, so I am not. I am not going to play jazz. You cannot expect that from me. So what I mean with improvisation is that you can express yourself through your fingers, playing exactly the way you feel. And I'm not saying that jazz music cannot be like that. Of course, it is all with jazz. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about jazz. What I mean is that with these color blocks, you can create beautiful music yourself. You can create your own songs, compose. You can basically, after training, you can instantly learn a song by ear, because you would figure out what is the melody, and then find the chords underneath and convert them to color blocks. That all sound very complicated, but stick with me. So I have these different color blocks, and I have only showed you the red one. That is this. And when you play them from different starting positions, it doesn't matter where you play them on the keyboard, but that always sounds good. So if I would randomly start from D, and then I would do F, and then I would do A, and then I would do C. And it sounds coincidence, but I could also go to G. So again, I was doing D, F, A, C, but let's do D, F, A, G. That reminds me of Get Lucky, the song Get Lucky. So of course, underneath we are playing chords, but if you want to pick up the piano and you don't want to bother sheet music or chords, then just stick with the color blocks, because in my community I have predefined color block progressions that you can follow, and then you play songs by just playing F red, G red, A red, for example. And then if you learn the melody, then it's very easy to play, for example, Interstellar from Hans Zimmer. And you also learn how to use the pedal to make it sound like this. If you would like to learn the other colors, I would invite you to click on the link below. It's a link that directs you to my school community, which is a brand new platform that you can join a course, which is completely free. You can meet other people all over the world. I will share my screen real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the about page. This is what you see when you enter. There's a start here course. It guides you to download the app, introduce yourself, unlock the course, let's talk. It's all optional. I mean, you need to comment in order to unlock the main course that teaches you how to play 3 songs in 30 days. And here you have all the color blocks. So blue is, red is, yellow is, green is, purple is, and when you want to watch that again, you have videos of me playing that, nice little graphics, and if you read notes, I also put a little reference to what it is exactly. When you're done with that, after 30 days, you can play 3 songs and you unlock this course. Play 5 popular songs. So you can, and there are some bonus songs. So for example, The Show Must Go On by Queen, Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis, The Scientist, Coldplay, Lord of the Rings soundtrack. Time by Hans Zimmer. Oh, I forgot how it sounded. Oh yeah, of course. You have a link to my custom app that I created. So it basically plays the color blocks for yourself. You can change the speed to slow, medium, or fast. And this really helps you to play along with the piano. So you put this on your phone or iPad or computer, and you put this on the piano, and then it has the notes. and then you just play it like that. I'm currently in the process to add this color block visualizer to every song, because if we, for example, access Hallelujah, it's not there yet. Also, this is a pretty big one, so it will be slightly longer to make. But anyway, you can also make your own color block arrangements in this app. That's actually pretty cool. So if you delete all the color blocks, actually it's pretty exciting. So you can add this to the sequence. You can change the note name. So it starts at E green, for example. Let's add 4 in total. So we have a red one, a yellow one, and a purple one. So what is a nice one? E, C, B is a diminished chord, so I would avoid that one because it's slightly harder to make it sound nice. But any of the other sounds usually good. Let's. So now I composed my own song, basically. Let's play it on the piano. Well, honestly, I think it's pretty ugly. So let me change a few notes. C, or no, let's start on A, and then F, D, F, why not? So you can use that also to improvise yourself. So you let this color block visualizer play, and then you improvise your own melody on top of it. So that's a cool little app. Someone Like You from Adele, Every Breath You Take from The Police, Gangsta's Paradise, Coolio. Let me show you what you can play if you practice this. F red, D red, E blue, twice E blue, and then A red. Then when you click on melody, by the way, I spent more than a year building all this, and it's all for free. So if you click the link below, that I would really appreciate that, of course, because the more members in the community, the better. And I see a lot of people talking and with each other, connecting, DMing, and that's just super cool to see. And we have a monthly challenge that the June challenge will be completely new, because the past 5 editions have been really great. Except the last month, I was a little bit stuck, and I got some feedback from my members, and that was really needed to change it. So Gangsta's Paradise melody. So the way you count this is you look at the numbers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on top of every count there's a letter. Sorry, I don't say that correctly. There's a possibility that on a count or on a beat, however you want to say it, there could be a letter. So on the first one, there's an A. So it starts with the first count of the color block. The 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 equals each note in the color block, the 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's how you time this melody. If you spend a little bit of time into it, I'm sure you will get the hang of it. And other than that, there are also paid courses. So if you like, you can all try this for free. You play 5 popular songs with a lot of bonuses, 5 challenges, 5 improvisation tips. If you all like that, you can also purchase them, play 50 popular songs, 50 challenges, 50 improvisation tips. There's an earn money course where I have a little bit more in depth into the playing in a restaurant style things. And you can also unlock all my courses all at once. And so that is the community. So if you're a visual person or you need something that helps you play the piano or improvise on the piano, I would be really honored if you would try this method, this approach. Create an account on School, join my community, and let's talk about it. You can also, when you join the community, you get an invitation link, so I can jump on a call with you for free. And I ask you just a couple of questions, and you tell me about where you are stuck, and I can help you with that. So that will be really cool. And oh yeah, I want to show one more thing before we end the video. There's this amazing map feature inside School, so you can see where people are in the world. So if you sign up, of course it's anonymous, so your location will be a little bit random, but it will be in your country. It will be kind of in your state, but it will not be your home address, so don't worry about that. And there are so many people in the United States, and there are people in Brazil, Colombia, and South Africa, India, Vietnam, Malaysia, I think, Kuala Lumpur, Australia, a couple of people, and of course Europe. I am in the Netherlands. And school is just one big positive environment where you can meet other people. You can also join other communities. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. If you like that, you can sign up. Anyway, hope you like this video. I look forward to seeing you and have a great day. Thank you.